I'm getting vaccinated today. Hi everyone. Today is Friday the 16th of April and it is the day that I'm getting my first dose of the COVID vaccination. I hate needles with a passion, but one of the things I really hate about these kind of things is not knowing what's going to happen. So I thought I'd kind of bring you guys along with me. So I've just got to Cumberland Stadium. I'm a bit early, but I figured it's better to be early than late. So I'm going to stay in my car until a few minutes before my appointment time. I've got my mask, my letter, my ID, and then I'll be good to go. Right, I'm done. The whole process took near on to an hour. So I went in, had my temperature checked and was given hand sanitizer. Moved down to the next table where they just confirmed my appointment, so name and date of birth. Then moved down to another table. Now in the meantime, there's a good sort of 10 minutes worth of queuing here. You're then given some leaflets and information. So you've got one called a COVID vaccine, a guide for adults. One that's called what to expect after your COVID vaccination. And then because I had the AstraZeneca vaccination, there's some information about blood clots. So once I had that, we then went into the actual sports hall where I then had to confirm my name, date of birth, address, etc. I moved down to another queue. Then at the end of that one, I was just told which station to go to, where a lovely lady named Alison went through and asked me questions like, had I been abroad recently? Have I had any other vaccines recently? Could I be pregnant? Have I ever had an anaphylactic reaction to any vaccines in the past? What else did they ask? Obviously, if I've had any symptoms recently. So, you know, they really did go through an awful lot of safety checks just to make sure that I was safe with it. So obviously I told the truth and said, no, I've not been abroad, I'm not pregnant, I haven't done this, that, the other thing. So they said, let's do it. So I had it in my left arm, and because I'm driving, I was then told to go and sit down for sort of 5-10 minutes just to make sure that I wasn't going to have a reaction. And now I'm here. So I've got my little vaccine card that tells you that I've just had the Oxford AstraZeneca virus vaccination, and I'm now going to have a can of Coke, a Whisper Gold, drive home. I think I'm going to watch the Mighty Ducks. I'll let you know if there's any updates. We are about 2 hours post-vaccine now. Got a bit of a headache, but I think that's from standing around in a warm sports hall. As far as like my arm is concerned, I do feel like someone's punched me in the arm, but it's not too bad. But generally I'm doing okay. Ordered a takeaway and let's just see how the night goes. Unless anything changes, I will let you know how I'm doing tomorrow. Good morning everyone. It is Saturday, so it's the day after my vaccination and I'm fine. I had been told to expect sort of cold and flu symptoms, but I've got nothing of that so far. My arm hurts. It hurts a lot more than it did yesterday. It's kind of got a bruised feeling about it, and every now and again there's kind of a little sharp pain. So I've just taken a few painkillers and it's just dealing with it. I slept fine. I got up early, so I got up about 7, just simply because I kept on rolling onto it. So I thought, oh, I may as well just get up. But generally, I slept fine. I don't have a temperature. I don't have any cold and flu symptoms. I am fine. So all in all, I think this has been generally a success. I suppose the question now is, why have I documented this entire process? This has mainly been for my benefit, to distract me from the fact that I was going to have a needle jabbed in my arm. But I also wanted you to have some kind of reference so you could see how someone is coping after having the vaccination. I know not everyone can have the vaccination, not everybody will want it. It has been my choice to accept the vaccination, and I'm really glad that I did, but it's a personal thing. So please don't think that this is me being preachy or anything like that. This is just simply my little journey on getting vaccinated. I just hope that it can put some of your minds at rest if you're going to Cumbrian Stadium to get your jab done. And I mean, I imagine that the whole process is very similar wherever you go, but there we go. Thanks for joining me on this little voyage de vaccine. And yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Thanks.